Back. Today I'm going to show you a video tutorial on how to make these CD sleeves. They house just a little sleeve for one CD. I'm making these for my daughter's 6th birthday party favors for her friends. Okay, so let's get started. You need a full sheet of 8.5 by 11 and we'll make one of them. And I've chosen So Saffron. So you need to cut this at 5.5 and then by 10. Okay, so 5.5 by 10. And then you're going to score it at 5. So I'm going to take my bone folder, score it at 5. So right halfway. Then you're going to go and you're going to take 1/4 of an inch, and I use this side. It's just easier than trying to do 1/4 of an inch on this side. So 1/4 of an inch, and you're going to bone fold down to the other bone folded line to that halfway, and then on this side you're going to cut up to that line. Okay, so you've cut and then you've bone folded. Now you need to do the same thing on the other side. So if we've cut on this side, we have to cut up here, and then we bone fold down here. So what you have is 2 cut pieces at the top and 2 folded pieces at the bottom. Now I'm just going to snip, and I'll show you. You just kind of snip this on an angle. So you snip off those 2 pieces at the top. So you now have, this is straight and this is where you fold. So now you want to fold these flaps in. And I'm going to use my bone folder because I want this to be very, very crisp fold. Okay? Now, before we go on, I'm going to take my 1-inch circle punch, and we're going to put the slots in there. So at the bottom, on your circle, any punches, there's like a halfway point, and it has a little notch on the side. So you just have to put your paper in up to that slot, or that notch, where you want it. Center it here. Center and center. I just can't fold this and punch 2 pieces of cardstock at once. It just doesn't work that way. The punches aren't that great to do 2 full sheets of cardstock. So then I just flip that over, use my other one as a guide, and punch again. So we have hole. Okay? Now we're going to go back to the inside, and we're going to put sticky strip along these little pieces, okay? So you want to make sure that you get the sticky strip right on those edges, okay? Not on the other cardstock, because otherwise your CD won't slide in. Don't ask me how I know that. Okay, so the sticky strip is on. Now, I haven't used snail on it. I've just used sticky strip, but I'm pretty sure you want sticky strip so that it doesn't come apart for the person that you're going to give this to. And then I'm going to take off, maybe, take that off. Take that one off, okay? So now the trick is to hold these down and flip these over onto that. Okay, so there's that. And let me get my CD and I'll show you, make sure that the CD actually slides in there. So it's like a little pouch, and the CD slides in there really nice. Now you could just give that very plain, but I like to decorate it. And to do that, I put a belly band around it. For the belly band, you can make it any size you want. I've used 2 inches by 11. Okay, so it's 2 inches by 11. And then this is more mustard. Why I use more mustard is because I'm not very good with colors. I went to my color wheel, and I knew I wanted So Saffron, so dynamic duo with that is more mustard. So that's how I came up with my color combinations for all of these. So 2 inches by 11 of the more mustard, and then 1 3/4 inches by 11 of the So Saffron designer paper. So I'm just going to take off this. And then, I'm sure there's some magical way of score it one place or another, but what I do is I just wrap it around my CD holder. No fancy dancy, score it 4, score it whatever. I just done it so that it wraps around. And then I put a piece of sticky strip or double-sided tape, one end of the band. Okay, so just make sure that it's nice and straight. Okay, so there's a nice decorative belly band. What I've also done for this particular CD is because it's for my daughter's birthday. I have a movie punch, the scallop. Stampin' Up! Doesn't carry one yet. Hopefully they will in the new catalog. So I've done that, and then I've used my Creative Memories circle cutters just because they're handy and I have them out all the time. I do have a colossal which will work for the 2 inner circles. I've used my All in the Family and my Stamp-A-Mega jig to stamp my daughter and her friend. So we're just going to put this as a decorative little thing right on the CD. Now while I was doing these this afternoon, I thought this would make a great wedding favor. You could do a nice bride and groom, I'm thinking white and black and silver, and then putting your favorite love songs on there. So there's that. To finish it off, there's only about 6 girls coming, so I put everybody's names and with my oval punches, and again I've used coordinating colors. So let me just finish this off. I might just do that wedding favor one so you guys can see that on my blog as well. Okay, so just going to put that. And voila, it's all done and ready for the CD, ready for the guest. Here are some other ones that I did. I've used all of the designer's colored paper. So I've done one in almost amethyst and lovely lilac. I've done some in tempting turquoise and taken with teal. Another color I've used is the rose red with the regal rose. So those are some of the ones that I've done. Hope that was easy enough. If you have any questions, give me a call. Thanks.